bear with me for just a moment. I'm just trying to breathe. I'm really feeling bad here, and I'm really feeling the sincerity rise up within me, because right now I had to be as sincere as I can because it really needs to be addressed. This is specifically for you, Muse. Now, whether if you have or have not seen my live stream, I said Martin Muse in the live stream, that's just in case if you did see it. It was a pun of something I went over with a few people talking about you and other things in that live stream. Regardless of that, I wanted to just make that clear about what I was doing in there. This isn't to be completely of an ass or anything like this, but I'm not going to lie. This is the most different response that I will ever give to anyone else, as apart from anyone that I've done before. You have seen me tear into people, not saying Muse particularly has seen me to tear into people, but people in general. You have seen me tear into people, but in this sense, I have to swallow my pride, because it's not going to be one of those videos. This is for you, Muse. Like I said, this is going to be pretty emotional because there are some things behind this I do need to say, because this is going to be an apology video for you. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be hard for me to do this because there is a little bit of a backstory to why this is hard for me to do, and I'm trying my best not to tear up here. Okay? Just give me a second. Okay. Muse. I know we've had a little bit of a back and forth, frantic kind of history, being that the history is short. But let's kind of go back to where this kind of all started. Not particularly with me, but particularly in the history of how you've been and how you've changed. Because as everyone in the ranting skeptic community, or even the new members of the community or the community itself, despite the fact that you just don't seem to want to associate yourself with them, we all pretty much saw you as pretty much a founder, an OG, a creator, one of the original creators within said community, which opened the gateway to many other ranters such as Giant Riele, The Undertaker Freak 1127, The Archfiend, Ranting Ramsey, so on and so forth. People like myself, people like other people that I know, we looked to you because we knew exactly what we wanted to do with our channels. We took the inspiration from you. We wanted to be a lot like you in that way. That's what we felt. Now, granted as much, I didn't watch as much content as some of the other people that did, but after seeing you from back then, I figured, holy hell, this is the kind of guy that I wish that we could all be like. That we could have at our side when some shit kind of falls down over. And unfortunately, as we come to this point in time, shit has changed. And I, of course, am regretting my actions about this, and I'm fixing to almost just tear up for what I'm about to do here. Just give me a second. Fuck. Fuck. Son of a bitch. Okay. I gotta keep myself together here because I can't do this with tears. I can't. Okay. Muse. Like I said, I know we had our history, our short history on Twitter and all that, and we had our history on YouTube. But here's part of that backstory of why it hurt me to do that to you. For me to do exactly what I did to you on Twitter, and for me to do exactly what I did to you on YouTube. One of my friends who, I guess you said to me that you don't absolutely know, and you decided to turn around and tell me exactly your reasons for what you did. What you did on YouTube was for the reason of me to come to you and tell you exactly it is how I felt, how you treated that person. Maybe granted I didn't know the entire situation between you and my friend there. But granted, I had to step in and I had to do something. Because I didn't find it fair that someone who looked up to you like that would be treated like that. He just wanted to come to you and he just wanted to give you a civil conversation about something, and you had to do that. But of course, this isn't about particularly on you, it's on me. I came at you harshly. I said some vulgar things. Now, I didn't go to a point where it came to like slander, or on YouTube that is, on slander, on saying some disturbing things beyond belief. As far as I'm aware, the only thing that I've done wrong was the fact that I was calling you out in a more vulgarious tone. In a more vulgar tone, I apologize on that. And that hurt me, because someone like that and someone like me who saw you as an inspiration would do something like that. And now we fast forward to Twitter. I come to find out this whole entire thing about the Amazing Atheist, how he gets his account suspended. Now here's where the whole the fiasco really starts to boil over. I'm holding myself responsible and accountable for the actions of what I did. In that sense, I guess I can't think of the best term to sum this up, so the only thing I can think of close to this is that I ended up starting World War III in a way. I know that's a poor example, between MuesProductions, yourself, and the Amazing Atheist, because of a tweet that you said you posted months ago, or not months ago, I'm sorry, that you reported months ago on the Amazing Atheist. But the fact of the matter is that it feels like it's all crumbling now. And the fact that we had to just claim like that, it reminded me of the time I actually had to suffer a consequence between choosing a friend, and it really hurt me very bad. It did, and I felt like it wasn't fair to me, just like it isn't fair to you, Muse. So I tell you what. There's the tears again. God, give me a second. Fuck. Okay, hold on. Muse, I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna do you one better. Just give me a second to adjust myself now. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm not only going to apologize to you, but I'm gonna make it up. Not just in words, but in the appropriate way to do it. Okay. I'm gonna make it up to you. I figured out a solution that will help everything. But let me start by... I just need to say it now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. You know, if I had to keep that up, I would have convinced myself that I was actually fucking sorry. No. No, Muse, no. I'm not fucking sorry. I'm not sorry for any of this. I'm not sorry for the fact of the way I was on YouTube defending my friend. I wasn't sorry for the way that I acted on Twitter when I showed that screenshot to the Amazing Atheist and all of his followers. When I said, here, have fun with this. I don't give a flying rat's ass when it was. The point of the matter is, Muse, is that you fucking did what you did. I don't give a flying fuck from when it was. The problem with what I had is, before you start yabbering your mouth about, oh, it violated the terms of service on Twitter, first of all, Muse, Twitter itself is being nothing run more by a bunch of SJW assholes, kind of like how YouTube is catering to those fucking people, huh? Like Facebook is pretty much reporting Facebook profiles for no fucking reason. And I should know. 7 of my friends got banned for no fucking reason. They haven't even done anything. Off that matter. So Twitter, we got into a few hassles and a few fights or whatnot, or a few verbal altercations or whatnot. I'm just going to tell you, Muse, I ain't sorry for any of it. And I'm not sorry, even if the fact of the matter is that even if you were telling the truth, that if it was from months ago, I don't care. I'm not sorry about it. And for the first time that I'm going to say this, and I do not say this, this is one of these super rare instant cases where I say this in my video. This is completely inconsequential to me. I'm not sorry for a damn thing that I fucking did. Okay? I did all this because you decided to turn your back on a community that looked up to you, and you decided to do nothing more than spit in their face, slapping them in the face, shit in their cereal, do what the fuck have you. I'm not sorry for any. Even the thought of you right now disgusts me. The point of the matter is that you were going on this complete reporting spree, and yeah, I agree with you with the case of Alex Jones and all these conspiracy nutcases and these Nazis and all these fuckwits out there. But going on a censoring spree because you don't like what they have to say, unless it is a malicious attempt to endanger somebody's lives, I could totally understand this. I've seen some of that shit, so to a degree, I can understand, and I agree with you. But there was a lot more shit on there that I do not agree with you with. Does that mean I'm going to censor you? Does that mean I'm going to do that to you? No, Muse. No. Despite the fact that I think you're nothing more than a dipshit cocksucker who has nothing in value to offer to the community anymore. Maybe it's yourself who's a cancerous piece of shit to the community. Did you ever think about that? Now again, I may not like those other groups over there, but that doesn't mean I'm going to come to the point of censoring people just because of what they had to say. And shame on you for treating Ranter and Shades like a piece of shit, you asshole and conniving, backstabbing piece of shit. So no, I'm not sorry for a damn fucking thing. Should I say any more? Oh yeah, actually I will do you one better for this entire thing, because it ain't going to be an apology video. Fuck that, my sarcasm's already past this point. You are going to be introduced into my blacklist video, and you know what? Again, this is all inconsequential to me for the very first time ever, because you know what? I may not agree with a lot what the Amazing Atheist has to say. I'm not a fan of his. To me, being an optimist or an idealist as opposed to him being a nihilist or whatnot, his viewpoints, we contradict each other in the sense of the points of philosophy, the belief system and all that, but you know what? I ain't doing shit to him because he didn't do anything wrong. And you wanted to fucking nitpick over your obsession with TJ. For example, that whole little Starfire thing, oh, because he's racist and sexist, oh, because he pointed out that, oh, here's a black chick who actually played a much better looking role, even though she wasn't officially in a role of Starfire from Teen Titans. She happened to look the role a whole lot better, despite it not being part of the comics or part of the new TV series that with a lady looked like a fucking hooker. Seriously, get your head out of your ass. You're pretty much a lost cause at this point, so why would I even say get your head out of your ass? So I tell you what, Muse, why don't you take your self-righteous attitude, your 24 to 29,000 subscribers, or your cronies, for example, your social justice warrior mentality, your censoring spree message. Is there anything else I could think of? Why don't you take your shithole attitude and everything else that you have in your life and stick it right far up your fucking ass? I'm not sorry for anything. You got what was coming to you, Muse. You reap what you sow. I'm done with this. But my blacklist video is going to be coming out. So be prepared. Fucker. Unless you want to censor this. Bye, fuckface.